Hello and welcome, divine architects of New Earth, New Age reality. Your conscious creations in your mind and in your quantum field generate the reality which we all contribute in, which we all dwell in. It is the interconnectedness, the entanglement of our energetics. And when I say energetics, I mean in vibratory rates, so beyond what eyes can see and ears can hear and senses can perceive. Beyond that, there is the spectrum of quantum reality, of quantum entanglement network, of web, which is created, molded, framed, and unframed by yourselves. So it's very important who you are when no one is looking. It's most important. So yeah, and I'm here to help you uncover some of those things that you are not willing to face, not willing to see, or that you all need to see, that are good, that you are not acknowledging. So that is my prayer, and I hope to find you in a perfect setting so you can receive this message. Because I am just a messenger, a scribe, a guide for today. Thank you for your patience and really your invested time in this, which is really that investment. So we begin with the tarot. Please, Holy Spirit, tell me for whom do I read today? Who is this? Tell me, what is the challenge they're facing? What is the challenge here? What is the advice from the spirit realm, from the guides, from the angels? What is the message? The King of Cups in the bottom of the deck. Royalty over authority over your emotional state, Pisces. Swimming in the waters. Let's take one runestone, please, Odin. Guide my hand to the rune of the day. Yux. Is this Ansus? No, this is Tiwaz. God Tiwaz represents, or God Tyr or Mars in Roman. It represents North Star, the axis of moon, the direction you're facing, the orientation, the axis of Mundi. Real beautiful rune. Let's see. Six of Cups again. What are you sharing with others? Let's see. Let's really see this card. So, two peoples or two children are exchanging their. It's winter time, and the cups are filled with some greenery. Very strange image. It's not like it's summer and or autumn and there's fruit everywhere and there's there's enough produce of the garden for everyone, but there is a scarce here and there greenery that's left, and you are sharing this. The sharing here is prominent. King of Wands speaks of establishing the firm rule of your actions, of your fiery nature. The fire is very difficult to control, actually impossible. You can contain it, but this king here is almost getting up. He's ready to bounce. He's on the edge. He's almost angry. And the general energy here is one of establishing your path, your footsteps, your path of action. The ones represent the paths that we are willing to take to get on the right track or get on track that we desire. There is a gift approaching to you. There is a gate here that you are passing through. Once you pass this gate, there is a present being handed to you out of the bloom. This can be subtle. This may be subtle. It can be a consciousness thing, a development in your spiritual abilities, or this can be some sort of material gain. When I say gain, I don't mean gift. The spirit is saying there is something prepared for you. Your sharing is your willingness to give the piece of your time, of yourself, of your worth, of your food, is making a magnetic, energetic power circle, power cord that attracts wealth to you. The abundance here is main thing. The angels are saying there is something being given to you. This may represent someone is reaching out to you and you are facing this challenge of receiving this gift, a thing, a pentacle, which you feel like it's undermining your authority of, providing for yourself, needing help. So when needing help, asking for help is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength. And I'm sure you know that. So there is a gift coming to you. Let's see this room. Is there anything significant? Tivas is also a guiding beacon. It is the room T as a T room. Beacon of much more much more distant, deep, and serene force that of the low star, pole star, north star. It's also called the star by the ancient Germanic sailors. Tyr. The axis star that keeps its throat and the ground which all the stars resolve. Nowadays we know that's a Polaris star, the Big Dipper, and that constellation rotates like this, and the back of the wagon is pointing to the North Star. So it's like this, and it's pointing up, and it always rotates like this. In summer it's like this, in winter it's like this, if you are in the North Hemisphere. For those in the South, everything is upside down. From the perspective of this story. Yeah. Symbol of a God force, Tivas and the summit. The cosmogonic force of Tyr is expressed in the initial process necessary to shaping of the multiverse, the separation or polarization of cosmic substances that allow the vital glories of manifestation between the poles of fire and ice. Fire and ice. This is the essence of God Tyr. It is the power of detached, transcendent wisdom at the center of things. This contrasts with the wide-ranging, multiform essence of the A rune. In human realm, with this rune, the god Tyr rules over the thing of the Germanic peoples, the legal assembly. He measures the justice in accordance with the law. This Steve is a sign of law and order. So this masculine ordering, commanding force is a law and order which you are struggling with. Let's dig a little deeper. Please explain further this King of Wands. What is this challenge? It's something regarding abandonment. There is a fear of abandonment, of leaving out cold, of leaving you without everything, of leaving material possessions. This can be of leaving your authority, leaving you without authority or something like that. Please explain more. What is this challenge? It's a blessing in disguise, actually. The ace represents the cup. The ace is a yes, is a card. Ace of Cups. You see the dove, the Holy Spirit is filling your cup with life force, which is sign number plus, which is plus sign. 4 cardinal signs with life force, which is overflowing your cup. So there is a need of removing your releasing things, material possessions, family belongings, or some sort of things, ancestral things that need to be released, which is the blessing in the sky, and you are gaining help with this. Okay, now I want to see what the fairies have to say. We need more help for this one. Please, fairies, give us more help. What is the message from the fairies? Honesty. Look deep in the eyes of truth. So there's this creature is called, the card is called honesty, which urges me to say that there is a need for looking inside. I know this sounds cliche, but it really works. The looking inside. It is a slow process. It takes time. It takes a lot of faith in the success, and it takes time to get to integrate things that we learn. But really and truly, please invest in this. It's number 40, and we're gonna read a few lines from this descriptional book. Is it number 40 or? Yes. Honesty, compassion, tact, self-deceit. Honesty is in a reading speaks unsurprisingly of the need for straight dealing and truth in representation. We need to be scrupulously honest here, making certain that there is no room for confusion or misunderstanding, no fuzzy edges. Both written and verbal agreements need to be completely clear. Assumptions may not be as well understood by all parties as we are assuming, and they need to be tested for comprehension. On a personal level, honesty reminds us not only to be clear what we say and do, but also to act and speak with compassion and tact. Brutal honesty is not usually true honesty at all, but somehow slanted towards the worst. Dishonesty, even in the name of the tact, is not helpful either. Balancing on the fine line between loving honesty and taking some time effort, but will provide rich rewards. Yeah. So this balancing of, which is really important, of giving and receiving, releasing and receiving the emotional help, the material things. There's a balance needed to take place, and the King of One represents this authority, this power in our way, in choosing our way. And at the end of the path, there is a gateway and there is a gift beyond for you. Is this enough? Yes. And thus we came to the end of today. And tomorrow I'll see you again.